Hello future programmers, welcome back to our channel. Today let's learn how to count the number of vowels and consonants from a given string using Python. So let's dive into the code step by step. So let's break our task into 4 simple steps. The first step is define string variable and define a string variable and initialize with sample string value, and in the next step initialize the counters for vowels and consonants. And third step, count the number of vowels and consonants. Finally, we will be displaying the results. So now let's implement logic step by step. So now let's take a string variable and initialize it with sample string. I'm feeling awesome today. And in the second step, take the counters for vowels and consonants like vowel underscore counter and consonant underscore counter and initialize it to 0. And third step, now we'll write a logic to count the number of vowels and consonants. So first, for that I have to iterate through each and every character of the string. So let's take a for loop to iterate through each character. For char in sample underscore string, and I am adding a condition here, an if condition, to check the given character is an alphabet or not. So to check whether a character is vowel or consonant, first that character should be an alphabet. So using this condition, we are eliminating or removing the special characters or any spaces from the string. And if this condition is met, we'll adding one more check, like if char in, if the given char is part of vowel string. So we are defining a string which is having all the vowels in both uppercase and lowercase letters. So if that char, we are checking if that char is in this vowel string, then we are incrementing the vowel counter by 1. If not, else we'll be incrementing the consonant counter by 1. And finally, we are printing the results. And let me use this format, printing if of vowels count is, and we are using the vowel counter, and consonant count is underscore counter. Now let me explain this logic with example. So the first character for char in sample underscore string, and the char value would be the first character. It takes the first character from the string, which is nothing but, so this is nothing but I. Now it checks if char dot is alpha. So it checks whether I is an alpha. Yeah, yes, that's true, I is an alpha. So this condition is true, and it goes inside the if block, and it again checks for the condition if that char I is part of vowel string or not. Yes, I is part of this vowel string A, E, I, O, U, so this matches with uppercase I, so it increments the vowel counter by 1. And let's check the second character. In the next iteration, the char would be a space. So it checks if char is an alpha. No, the space is not an alpha. So the condition is failed and comes out of a block, and it goes to the next iteration. The next iteration, the char value would be a in lowercase. So it checks if a is an alpha. Yes, a is an alpha. So if it also checks if char is part of this vowel string or not. Yeah, since the lower a character is a lowercase a now, so it is part of vowel string, and now this condition is true, so it increments the vowel counter by 1, and now the vowel counter value is equal to 2. And in the next iteration, the character value is m. So it checks if m is a character. Yes, m is a character, so this condition is true, and it again checks if m is part of this vowel string or not. Since no, m is not part of this vowel string, so this condition is failed, and it goes to else block, and it increments the consonant counter by 1. Now the consonant counter value is 1. Yeah, this is how it checks for each and every character of the string, and accordingly it increments the vowel counter or consonant counter if the condition satisfies. Yeah, that's all. So by end of the string, by the end of this for loop, it iterates through each and every character of this string, and finally you will be having the total count of vowels and consonants which are held by this vowel underscore counter and consonant underscore counter values. Now let's execute this and see what it gives. Let me execute this. Python vowels underscore count dot py. See, it has given the output as vowel count is 11 and consonant count is 11. Yeah, this is correct because I have verified before. Here the number of vowels in this string are 11 and consonants as well also 11. Yeah, we got the correct output. So this is how we can write a Python program to count the number of vowels and consonants in a given string. So keep coding for better understanding and proficiency. Happy coding. Please like and subscribe if you like this video. Thank you. Take care. Bye bye.